As a leader, it's necessary to create clarity during growth, because when a company is growing really fast, it's very chaotic. So here's 4 must-dos. First, you're going to need to formalize communication, and that could be written or how you gather. I know companies that do weekly updates, either in a formal newsletter or an email. Now, as how people gather, the Summit series in Santa Monica, they have 2 o'clock Tuesdays. One thing I like is that the CEO of Cheesecake Factory, every day he does a 2 to 3 minute video just about what's on his mind or if there's anything important, and then a link is sent out to all the employees. The second thing you should do is clarify roles and responsibilities. And what I really like is what Melissa Palmer, the CEO of Hypnotica, does. When employees were starting to join the company, she would have existing people go around and say, I do this, I'm responsible for this. And what they found is that even the people who had already existed and had been there for a while got a lot of value from that. So they continue that practice today, and now you'll hear them say, I do this, and now I also do this. And so it's been very helpful. I also have a client that at the end of the year, they ask their people to rewrite their job description. The third must-have for creating clarity is to prioritize. And as an entrepreneur, that can be tricky, right? There's a lot of shiny objects that we want to chase after. So I encourage that you have your team members prioritize. One client of mine, every employee sends their supervisor their top 5 priorities for the week to just make sure they're aligned. Another client of mine actually has a stand-up meeting in front of a whiteboard, and every team member cites what their priorities are for the day, and they do that daily. The fourth must-have that you should do is to introduce processes, but this is a really careful thing to do. You'll find that there'll be a natural resistance to introducing and formalizing processes. One of the ways that Genipsys, a biotech company, got away from this is, first of all, they had a pain point. Things were out of order and communication was breaking down all the time, and they wanted to put in a project management system. But there were groans, we don't want to do this. So what happened is that a junior person knew about this solution and really was the champion saying, you know, we really got to try this. And they also framed it as an experiment. Look, if this doesn't work, we won't do it. So what happened is they absolutely implemented it, and then within 3 weeks, there weren't mistakes anymore. So in summary, you're going to need to create clarity out of chaos. And you can do that by clarifying roles and responsibility, prioritizing, formalizing processes, and making sure that you get together and communicate to align everyone.